I didn't believe my apartment was haunted. Not at first. I'd moved in during winter after a messy breakup, desperate for a fresh start. The rent was cheap and the place was old but charming. The landlord said the walls were thin and I might hear pipes or old water lines creaking at night. I agreed, thinking nothing of it. The first whisper came 2 nights after I moved in. I woke up at around 3 a.m., disoriented, heart pounding for some reason I couldn't explain. The room was still, barely lit by the streetlight outside. Then I heard it, soft, like someone was standing right beside the wall behind my bed. Ethan, it was my name, whispered so clearly it made my blood run cold. I thought maybe I was dreaming. The next night it came again. Same time, slightly louder. Ethan, help me. I sat up, staring at the wall, palms sweating. My logical brain told me it was a neighbor or maybe someone in the next unit watching TV, but the voice felt like it was inside the wall, inches from my pillow. Every night the voice returned, whispering things it couldn't possibly know. Secrets only I knew, things from my childhood, memories I never told anyone. I moved my bed away from the wall, it didn't matter. It whispered from another part of the room. When I unplugged everything and sat in total silence, the voice became angry. I heard breathing behind the wall, slow, deep, and then scratching like nails on wood. The plaster behind my bookshelf bulged outward one night, as if something behind it was pushing. I called the landlord. He sighed and said, "You'll get used to it." When I demanded he be honest, he went silent before ending the call. My neighbor downstairs told me the last tenant in my unit had gone missing. They found claw marks on the inside of the walls, but no body. She told me if I heard whispering, I should leave immediately. I didn't believe her. Then came the night it used my voice. I woke up at 3:17 a.m. to the sound of myself crying behind the wall. My own voice begging for help, repeating, "I'm trapped, let me out," over and over. I pressed my ear to the wall. Something pressed back, a hand. I screamed and ran out, spent the night on the street. The next morning I went back to grab my things. On the wall above my bed, carved into the plaster, was a message. Now you know how I felt. That was my last night in that apartment. But as I unpack in my new place now, I found something shoved inside one of my boxes. A chunk of cracked plaster with claw marks on it. At 3:17 a.m. last night, I heard a whisper again. "Ethan?" It followed me.